yes. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Easy to make this one. Delicious. Gonna eat loads of this. I'm gonna eat loads and loads of it. All right, how you doing? So I've got potatoes, I've got crispy bacon, I've got onions, I've got garlic, I've got cheese, I've got a creamy sauce. That is fantastic. Let's get on with it. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So we're gonna get started with our potatoes. So what I've got is I've got some potatoes, peeled them. They're cut sort of, you know, quite chunky. Cut them smaller if you want, but I kind of like them about that size. Now, this is the container that is gonna go in the oven. So what I like to do is measure them out first. So we've got our raw potatoes in there. So you can kind of roughly see what you got. There's about sort of 4 or 5 regular sized potatoes there. Okay, so they're now gonna go into a pot, salted water. We're gonna boil them and cook them till they're sort of 90% done. Okay, so here I've got some bacon. I'm using a nice streaky bacon. And I've got here like a pound or 500 grams roughly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it up into small pieces so we can fry it off. Okay, so the potatoes are nearly complete. Here's our bacon, which I've now cut into small pieces. I've got 1 onion, 1 tablespoon of garlic. Here I've got half a teaspoon of salt. Don't go crazy with the salt because you're gonna get a lot of salt from the bacon. 1 teaspoon of black pepper and 1 teaspoon of oregano. Okay, so here I've got some olive oil above medium heat. Let's go in with the onion. Let's go in with the garlic, the salt, pepper, and the oregano, and all of the bacon. Okay, we're going to go for about 4 to 5 minutes. In fact, you can get it how you want. You can get it super crispy, the bacon, or a little less, up to you. See you in about 4 or 5. Okay, off goes the heat. Now I like my bacon and onion just like that. Okay, we're going to set that aside. We're going to make a nice beautiful white sauce. Okay, just to let you know, look, there's loads of oil that has come out of that bacon, the streaky bacon, which I'm not going to use. I've just taken it out like that. So I'm going to discard that. Okay, so the heat's on very low. I've got like 2 tablespoons of butter there. We're just going to melt that down nice and gently. See you in about a minute. Okay, so that's just about melted. Nice low heat. We're going to get some flour, wheat flour. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of regular wheat, plain white flour. And we're going to stay on this low heat. And we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes. What you want to do with this, you may have heard me say this before in other videos if you're a regular, but we need to cook this out. If you don't cook this properly, you're going to get a very floury, gritty, nasty sauce. What we want is a nice biscuit, a nice shortbread type biscuit flavour. You can actually taste it in a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. You'll be able to taste it. It'll either be floury and horrible, or it'll have a nice little biscuit flavour to it. Keep it moving. See you in about 3 minutes or so. So it's slightly changed colour, and we have got that nice little biscuity flavour on it. I just tasted it. Okay, I'm going to add milk. So here we go. 1 cup of milk. Give that a stir. While we're here, let's get some black pepper in the mix. Let's get a little bit of salt, not too much. And then a little bit of nutmeg. Just a little pinch or 2. Stay on this heat, mixing away. Obviously way too thick. So we've had 1 cup in. We're going to do cup number 2 now. And just keep mixing it and all the lumps will go. Don't worry, they'll all, if you're mixing it well, it'll just become really smooth. Cup number 3. And we're going to put 1 more in. And cup number 4. Okay, so that was 2 tablespoons of butter, 4 of flour, and 4 cups of milk, a little bit of salt and pepper, little dash of nutmeg. We're now going to keep this on a low heat and we're going to cook it for about 5 or 6 minutes. Keep it moving all the time. All those lumps will completely disappear and the consistency at that point should be fantastic. We'll take a look then. Look at that. Thickened up, beautifully smooth. We've done a good job here. We're now going to add cheese to this. We're going to add cheddar cheese and we're going to add quite a lot. This is like maybe 2 or 3 cups of a grated cheddar. Off goes the heat and just spin that in to the sauce. It will melt in there. So we've now got all 3 components that we need. We've got crispy bacon with garlic and onions. We've got our potatoes cooked beautifully. And look at that incredible, beautiful, cheesy sauce. Let's get this together, get it in the oven, then we can eat it. Okay, so with this one, instead of just pouring the sauce and the bacon on top of the potatoes, I like to give it a nice mix. So container there, all that lovely crispy bacon with the onions and the garlic, and then hold tight. We're going to get that sauce in there. And then we're going to give it a lovely little mix so that we know we've covered everything over. See in about a minute or so. So that's had a nice mix. We know that it's covered everything. What we're going to do now is get that into our oven dish. That looks amazing, doesn't it? All I need to do now is get a little bit of grated cheese on that and it's going to go in the oven. Let me get that cheese together. Okay, so now get your oven on. Preheat the oven and get it really hot. You need a kind of maximum heat. I'm going to sort of go like 250. Everything here is cooked, isn't it? You know what we're doing. We're just getting it together. I've got a couple of types of cheddar here. Bit of a light. In fact, one's a cheddar and one's a Leicester, a red Leicester. But you can put any sort of cheese on the top. And I don't like too much cheese on it. You don't need to go crazy, just a little bit on there. You know what we're looking for? Nice golden brown. So nice hot oven. Middle shelf. About 15 minutes. Job done. Look at that beauty. 15 minutes in a really hot oven. Absolutely delicious. Potatoes, cheese, white cream sauce, crispy bacon. What more do you want? Hope you enjoy that. Keep safe, keep well. I'll see you really soon. Lots of love. Thank you so much indeed for watching our videos. It means a great deal to us. Please do hit the thumbs up for us if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't, I suppose. Yeah, don't do that. Just do that. Yeah, and subscribe to us. That would really help us out a lot. We've just hit 100 million views. We're very excited about that. We would love if you could support what we're doing. We don't do any ads or endorse any products at all, even though we're offered it quite a lot. A lot of it rubbish, to be honest. But yeah, we don't want to be doing that. So we've got a little PayPal thing. If you want to buy us a coffee, just a couple of dollars or whatever you want, you can just follow the link, which should be about here now. And yeah, pay me some money. I'm broke. Lots of love.